Hey, Crystal Maiden here, bringing you post-commentary of our well-known classic, Sonic 1. I have a lot of memories with this one. This is a great platformer. This is basically platforming in a nutshell. Okay, the thing that you're going to notice most about this game, going back to it, is that it doesn't have a spin dash, which is something that was introduced in Sonic 2 that let you just go forwards instantly at a fast acceleration. This game doesn't have that. See why I'm always jumping? It's because you need to keep jumping to keep your momentum, because otherwise you'll be stopped by stuff in the level design. And if you reach a slope, sometimes it can be annoying because you can't spin dash up a slope, so you pretty much have to jump at it on great momentum in order to get over it. And that's kind of annoying, but I can get used to that. When I first played this game, I wasn't aware of the trick where you hold down while you're moving forwards, and that you end up going through loop, or you end up going through a slope, and you're a lot faster than normal. Just do that, and you'll have a better time. Oh god, these special stages. Okay, the problem with these special stages is that the physics are completely atrocious. Look at this! Look at this! It's like, when you jump straight up. And even though you're holding left or right, you still jump straight up every time. And that can really throw you off. And the stage is constantly spinning. And the up arrows, the up spheres, they actually speed up the spinning of the stage. And the down spheres slow down the spinning of the stage. You know, and that's kind of hard to get used to. And the goal, yeah, you go into there and the special stage ends and you don't get the Chaos Emeralds. And the crystals are really annoying because you have to be on them for a really long time before they break and let you get the Chaos Emeralds in the first place. Getting the Chaos Emeralds, getting all 6 of them, because there are 6 in this game, basically they just get you a slightly better ending, because you make the nature of the island get better, I guess. It's really not worth getting all 6. Just get it once for the bragging rights and that's it. Anyways, see what I did there? I rolled through the loop, and that makes you go a lot faster. You're gonna need to do that. I hate that part of the stage. It's not very fun at all. You're just jumping from platform to platform. Anyways, another stupid thing that the game has is really installed in the weirdness is the speed cap, where unless you're not, you have to be rolling in a ball to go as fast as you possibly can, because otherwise you'll reach a speed cap. And Sonic 2 has that speed cap in the air, just not on the ground. And that's why if you're holding forwards when you're being launched by those things on, I always forget the name, I think it's Wing Fortress Zone, and you'll just be standing still and be launched forwards, not as fast as usual. It's because you hit the speed cap in the air. These special stages suck, seriously, I cannot stress that enough. Yeah, there's lots of items in the palm trees at Green Hill Zone. Yeah. I guess you could sort of tell by looking at them that there's something in them, but it's kind of hard to see, and sometimes the palm tree items are really hard to reach. You collect rings, and when you get hit by enemies, like I just did there, then you lose them and you just pick them back up again. So it's kind of easy in that respect, but sometimes the rings have these physics where they can fly away and they can be really hard to get. And sometimes you drop a smaller amount of them every time you lose them, like in Sonic Rush. So it's not always easy, especially in boss fights. Sometimes it can be really easy to lose them and not be able to get them back. The enemies that I'm fighting here are called badniks, especially in the instruction manual. You never hear them be called that in the game. like they've got animals inside them, and I guess they're there for batteries, but like Futurama in its Matrix parody basically pointed out how stupid a concept it is to have a living thing power something, because you know it's gonna cost a lot more energy to keep that thing alive than you'll get from it. Oh god, like I really don't like this boss. Like, see, this is why you get knocked into the ball and chain thing, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, well, it can be really easy to cheat this boss if you get the invincibility box to the left of it, but that's kind of hard to do. You need a lot of mana for that. Anyways, Green Hill Zone is a fun level, but I think it's over-referenced. Like, I'd prefer to see the Game Gear levels be referenced a lot more. Like, where's Sunset Park Zone in Generations? It's like Green Hill Zone is great, but like I think it's better than Emerald Hill Zone. Like, and now we go from the best level in the game to the worst, Marble Zone. Oh god, Marble Zone. I have rage quit the game plenty of times just from getting to this goddamn place. You know why? Because it's boring. It's like, see that slope that you roll down? That's the best part of the whole entire level, is these things. Everything else is slow platforming. It's so slow and it doesn't feel satisfying at all. You're just waiting around. That's the big problem with this level. You're waiting around. It is, and look, block puzzles in a Sonic game. I know that it's been there since Sonic 1, but that doesn't mean it belongs there. Oh god. Yeah, the shields, as you can see, keep you from losing rings, but they only take one hit. Sonic 3 would introduce shields to give you extra abilities, which was cool and all, but you lost them when you got hit once, so I feel that kind of detracts from their usefulness a bit. Like, oh great, it's a fire shield, oh I lost it, never mind. Oh, it's an electric shield, oh I lost it, never mind. At least, oh and look, if I hadn't stopped there, I would have gotten crushed by that thing. There's a lot of instances where you can get crushed by the chandeliers. Now look, like this is some satisfying platform right here. I love this. It's tricky, but it's challenging. But everything else is just waiting around. This is just the first act. It gets worse. Oh yeah, and I hate those fireballs that come out of the ground, because it's very easy to end up getting hit by them because you were jumping too fast. You really have to take it slow here. In a Sonic game, I will compliment the music of this level though. This has my favorite track in the whole game. Like, I love Labyrinth Zone's theme to death, but this is perfectly suited to the ancient ruins motif that they're going for. I love the way it looks too. Like, you don't see purple ancient ruins very often, you know? Like, I just noticed that. Like, you do not see, usually ancient ruins are white. And, oh god. This is why I hate this part of the level. Oh god, like, it just comes down on you out of nowhere. And you just have to, even if you know that it's coming, it could still catch you off guard. And then you have to push this in, and I guess this is a cool set piece though. You're outrunning the lava. It really shows you how fast Sonic can go. Like, anyways, like, I love the music of Marble Zone. Well, I guess Marble Garden has a good theme too, sorta. Like, Green Hill Zone has a good theme as well, but like I said, it's over-referenced. And there's so many different remixes of that theme that what you're gonna hear is not going to be the best theme. Like, Sonic 1 doesn't have the best version of Green Hill Zone's theme. Like, what I just passed was a satisfying platforming section. I like that. You know, you have to carefully time your jumps to land on the things. And if you're impatient, they punish you. And like, but this right here is why I hate Marble Zone. You're constantly standing on these blocks and you're waiting and waiting and waiting. That's not satisfying. There's no platforming involved. You're just waiting around. You get so bored that you literally start staring at the timer at the top left corner of the screen. Yeah, like the timer, when it reaches 10 minutes, you're pretty much gonna run out of time and then you'll die. But none of the levels in Sonic 1 are long enough that that will be a problem. That's not gonna be until Sonic 3, folks. Right now, the time is just there. And it can be beneficial that the timer can run out, because that means that, well, I got stuck in the wall in the level, or the game softboxed on me, but the timer's still going on, so I can just wait for that to come out. And that has helped me a lot of times. A lot of times when I got stuck. And like, this is a satisfying platform section right here. Like, I like how you're constantly doing something when you're on that block. Just jumping, not just standing around. Like, the caterpillars are annoying here because, okay, the weird thing is, when I was playing this game for my playthrough of this, I never really had a problem with these guys. But for a lot of people, they can have really tiny hitboxes. And that can, you have to jump on the head specifically. But if you don't, but sometimes you can just swear that you jumped on the head, but the game will still act like you hit the spikes. And that can be really annoying. And they're everywhere. And sometimes you can try rolling into them. And sometimes that'll work, and sometimes it won't when you'll get hit anyway. So they feel cheap to me. But I guess if you take it slow, well, I like this. I like this part of the stage at least. It's like, more Marble Zone should be like this, just platforming. Like this Sonic game is all about platforming. And I don't think it's necessarily the fact that there's no spin dash. I think it's the level design. Like, the level design is all about just jump from one platform to the next. And, well, there aren't very many bottomless pits. It's usually just don't fall into the lava, or don't fall into the lower route where there's less goodies. Yeah. I really hate this section of the level because you have to, like, I've died here a couple times because I didn't jump in exactly the right way. But again, that's good platforming. Like, Sonic 1 is a great platformer. An invisible wall! Well, an intangible wall, you can see it. But, like, how are you supposed to know that's there? The only reason I know that's there is because I watched other playthroughs of the game. It is really cool if there are secret rooms, though. I like the extra life jingle that plays when you get extra life. I mean, Sonic CD introduced a voice clip of Sonic saying, "Yeah!" But that doesn't really, that's not nearly as great to me as just hearing the satisfying sound of the extra life jingle. Basically, you're probably noticing by now that I'm not getting all the Chaos Emeralds. Okay, well, first of all, like, a lot of playthroughs of the game get all the Chaos Emeralds. And second, I just don't care about them at all. Like, it's like, I'll admit, I'm not very good at getting the special stages done. That's also a reason. But still, like, I guess I kind of want to be different as well. I don't want to master this game. Yeah, this boss fight's so easy, I'm not even gonna bother talking about it. You just jump from platform to platform. Like, it's only hard if you get greedy and jump into him earlier than you really should. So, that was Marble Zone. Worst second level in all of Sonic. Alright, so see you tomorrow.